Once you speak these 7 words, which take about 21 seconds to say, you'll never be the same again. Your life will change for the better so dramatically that it will be hard to even recognize the way things used to be. So hey, my friend, I just wanted to welcome you. If you're new here, thanks for being here. If you're a returner, thanks for coming back. If you enjoy this video, I'd love to hear from you. So be sure to let me know in the comments. Hit the like button on this video to let me know what you think. And make sure you hit the subscribe and bell notification. And check out my free success hypnosis. It's right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. About 1.3 million people from all over the world have used it. It's free to use. You just got to listen to it for a couple minutes every day. And you'll see some amazing things happen in your life when you reprogram your mind. So let's start this off in 1992. There was a study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology, and they took test subjects and they had them visualize that they were doing strenuous exercise. Now, the really interesting part about this is they had them imagine doing that exercise with only one of their fingers, and they had them do it with real strenuous imagination, like, oh, they're doing it with the finger. And the results were pretty crazy. They found out that the muscles in the fingers that they were imagining visualizing in were significantly stronger than the fingers that they did not visualize exercising with. Now, if that wasn't crazy enough, let's take juggling, for example. I suck at juggling. I can't actually do it. But they also proved some pretty crazy things about juggling. Learning to juggle was actually shown to cause specific areas of the brain to grow. The gray matter in the brain actually grew, according to a study that was published in Nature magazine in 2014. So German researchers at the University of Regensburg, they recruited 24 people who couldn't juggle. So imagine me, I have no idea what I'm doing. And they broke them into 2 groups. In group number 1, they had them just practice every day for 3 months. And then in group number 2, they had the control group. So they did no juggling at all. And then they used MRI machines to actually not only measure their brain activity, but look into the gray matter of their brain. And it was pretty crazy. When they looked in, they found that the people that were practicing juggling every single day had a measurable increase in gray matter in 2 separate areas in the brain involved in visual and motor activity. Now, even crazier, the people that actually stopped juggling, their enlarged brains returned to normal size within 3 months. So just like a muscle in the gym, use it or lose it. Or like me, maybe you never gain it to begin with. Sometimes I feel like my brain is shrinking every single day, but I guess that's a separate conversation with my therapist. And you might be wondering, Jake, what the heck does this have to do with these 7 words? Now, get this. These studies show that the brain literally has the ability to grow new nerve cells, and it has total regenerative capabilities, which previously scientists believed was actually impossible. We have the power, you have the power to generate new nerve cells and to change gray matter in your own brain, just basically off of your own emotions, your own processing, and your own language, both consciously and unconsciously. And that's why I'm going to give you these very powerful 7 words to start to do that. But think about this. This flips the entire foundation of reality. It shows that you create your own reality. And if you use new language, new emotions, and new situations, you can start to get new results in your brain, which will change the outside results in your life. So that summarizes big idea number 1. Before you use these words, it's very important to get a picture of them. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you want this exercise to be 1,000 times more powerful, then get a picture of what these words mean to you. Now, before I give you these words and I just want to make sure they really work. So big idea number 2 is that repetition is the key to permanently rewiring your brain. So in Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Evolve Your Brain, he shares a research experiment. It was conducted at the Department of Neurology at Bellevue Hospital in New York City. So legit experiment, they do it at an actual hospital, and they showed that 75% of stroke patients achieved total restoration in the control of their paralyzed arm and or legs. Repetition was the key ability to rewire their brain and achieve the impossible. So how did they do it? They had deliberate instruction where they had them practicing, focusing their mind mentally, moving that paralyzed limb. So over and over, they imagined moving that paralyzed limb, and then they received biofeedback where they were able to see firsthand that they were stimulating their brain as if that body part was moving, even though it wasn't moving yet. Now, through practice, and this is when the miracle occurred, so make sure you buckle your seatbelt because this is a bumpy ride. They were able to reproduce the exact same brain patterns just by thinking that they would if they were actually moving the affected limbs. And this is why big idea number 2, repetition is so important. And when I give you these 7 words, you got to promise repetition, because they were able to show, independent of the injury, independent of how long they had it, and independent of their age, if they could teach them through repetition to visualize moving those limbs, then they could start to recreate the electromagnetic function of their brain as if it was actually happening. Then their brain took over and started to repair those limbs. So now it's time for the powerful words that you can start using every single day. Every day, in every way, I am. Those are the 7 words. Then you fill in the blank with what it is that you want. For example, if you want money, every day, in every way, I am getting richer and richer. If you want health, every day, in every way, I am feeling healthier and more energized. If you want to be more productive, every day, in every way, I am more productive. Creative ideas flow to me and success multiplies in my life. If it's marketing and business, every day in every way, I'm getting better and better at sales and marketing, serving more customers than ever before. Now picture these words that you're using. They all have specific frequencies. This is measuring brain activity. So think about that study at the hospital. They hook these people up with a bunch of electrodes so they can measure brain activity, and then all the brain activity records as a specific frequency. So every day in every way, I'm getting richer and richer. This is silly, Jake. That has one frequency. Every day in every way, I'm getting richer and richer. Thank you, thank you. That has a different frequency. Now remember, if the brain can actually change by imagining moving a paralyzed limb, don't you think that it would be a lot easier to use it for money? Don't you think it'd be a lot easier to use it for health? Don't you think it'd be a lot easier to use it for productivity, for your soulmate, for self-confidence? I mean, if they could convince the brain that you could actually move a paralyzed limb, don't you think you could do it to change your life as well? Now, let me say this isn't just theory. I've talked about this in a couple previous videos, so please forgive me. The affirmation that I built around this recently was every day in every way, I am going viral on YouTube. Every day in every way, I'm inspiring millions of people with viral videos. Every day in every way, I'm attracting more YouTube subscribers with videos that uplift, motivate, and inspire millions of people. And at first it was just kind of a word, right? It was just kind of a phrase. But then I started picturing it. And then I started saying it with energy and emotion. And I actually stuck to it through repetition. And I had a crazy thing happen. Last month, I had the most viral video in the history of my YouTube channel. I don't think it was that much better than other videos, but I ended up getting 1 million views in 27 days on it. And I had the best month in the history of my YouTube channel that's been around for almost 6, 7, 8 years. What's the difference? The difference is I trained my brain to go to the next level. You can do the exact same thing. So comment your affirmation down below. Every day in every way I am. I love to hear it. I love to send you some positive energy as I read them through. So if it's money, every day in every way I'm getting richer and richer. If it's health, fill it in. If it's productivity, if it's love, if it's confidence, if it's peace of mind, if it's creativity, every day in every way I am tapping in to my creative genius. So whatever it is, write it there down below. I love to send you some positive energy. These affirmation only takes, 10, 15, 20 seconds to do. But if you do this every single day for the next few weeks, you will watch miracles unfold in your life. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to get my free success hypnosis right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's my free success hypnosis that you can listen to for a couple minutes in the morning or at night to reprogram your subconscious mind. So check that out at jakeshypnosis.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got the big idea out of this. You are more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Nothing in your life needs to stay that way because your brain can actually change through your own conscious intention. And when your brain changes, you can shift your life. Use this phrase to up-level your life.